What's up, Truth Team? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, SC's #1 urban blogger and the queen of paperwork. Yesterday was very intense. We awaited hours, not too many hours, but hours for the verdicts for ATK Scotty and Ksoo to hit. And boy, when they hit, I wasn't surprised, but a lot of people was, including family members of both. Now, in this video, we're going to get into what ATK Scotty dad had to say after trial and also what Ksoo had to say. Let's get into it.
We had Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
You did tell me that you just asked me for the evidence to be presented and you wanted fairness. Just talk about that now that was outcome and everything.
Yeah, the evidence, it wasn't there. You got shirts. Y'all see these guys got masks. What do they need shirts for? Hoodies, everything. Look at this shirt coming back. Fold up, brand new shirts. It just don't add up. My son Prince ain't on no gun. My nephew Prince is on a gun that's on the driver's side. He's not having the driver's side. That just don't make sense.
I know you say you felt like he was a jury factor in the case, and the fact that the jury didn't seem like it took that long for them to deliberate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was already, they was coerced. They told them what to do. They just went along, ready to get it over with. Been down here all this time. That's how these cases go. I'm not new to this. I've been around a while. I've seen cases in and out. I got a cousin right now that's trying to come back on, same similar situation that he's dead in. So,
what's the hardest part about hearing this verdict?
All of it. Being here is hard. I don't have strength right now. I don't know.
What are the next steps for you and your family?
We going, down south, LA. We want to get the best lawyers that we can for this deal. That's what we're at.
Can you describe the feeling when you heard the verdict?
I've already been in from day one. So to hear that, it's just like, oh man, I think I really need an oxygen tank. I can't breathe. I don't know. I've never been in this situation. It's my child.
And we're speaking of your child, the fact that that you can even hold him or do anything, just walk us through that.
See, I feel like a fire truck just ran into me, backed up, put it back in drive, ran over me again. I can't describe this. I'm gone. I know his mother as well. She couldn't even be there. No. Just gotta hold it together. Keep it together, I said before, I would keep my chest out the head. Now, my head is still hot, but it's down. It's still hot. I'm just beat up. I mean, it hurts. It hurts me, family, his sisters, his brothers. But we love him. We'll continue. We're not giving up on him. He's not going to be someone that just in prison by himself.
Shout out to ATK Scotty daddy, okay? Because he like, at the end of the day, we definitely feel the pain of this verdict, but we're going to ride this out with him. We're going to continue to fight with him and be there for him. And I can get that because y'all know, at the end of the day, I don't care. My daddy, whatever he do, I'm going to be there for him. Like, just period. I may not agree with everything he has done, but I'm going to be there for him. I'm putting money on the books. I'm going to put money on the phone, all that. So I get it. So definitely, it seems like ATK Scotty family is willing to fight. And according to some of the posts I saw on the blog, it seemed like ATK Scotty is willing to fight to the end, meaning they definitely probably gonna do appeals and stuff. Now, Ksoo, on the other hand, I think, I'll be honest, my opinion with Ksoo, matter of fact, I'll tell y'all in just a minute. Let's read what he wrote. He put out yesterday, he said, I had an all-white 12 jurors with 3 white state attorneys with a white judge and a courtroom with all white judges on the wall. Every black person that I could pick on my jury was struck by the state. I just showed the whole world how Jacksonville, Florida is corrupt, and my lawyers proved I was innocent. God got the last say so. Now, I agree with God got the last say so. But Ksoo, I'm going to be real. I know you sat through the same trial that we watched for 7 days. Your lawyers did not prove you was innocent, in my opinion. On day 6, remember, verdicts came out on day 7. On day 6, I said they would come back guilty. I'm a black person. Okay? The state had me convinced with their case. Your attorneys, okay, focused too much on stuff that I said throughout the trial wasn't going to be that big of a deal. So, okay, again, they focus on height. Being that every witness had a different height, I felt like if I was on the jury, I wouldn't even focus on height no more because nobody really had the same height. Now, if it was 3 to 4 people with the same height, maybe. But the fact that everybody was all over the place, that wasn't strong enough, right? The fact that they enter into evidence to state that you wore the same hoodie prior to the shooting. Now, I get multiple things are out there, but when you're accused of a shooting and then you have wore the same outfit that the shooter wore, that's strong. All they told, all your lawyer said was, hey, it was a popular outfit. Nah, we need more than that. You need to at least say it's a Ksoo on the back. That's how you know it's different. Something. They ain't do none of that. When the butter was on the stand, they came at him with previous lies and every other case he told on before. But in this case, in your case, that you said they proved you was innocent, they did not poke no holes in his story. They did not discredit him on nothing he said. Hell, they didn't even say nothing about his timeline of events. So, I'm sorry, Ksoo. They did not prove you was innocent. Now, of course, it was a lot of my true team members that would say, oh, well, they don't have this, they don't have that. Saying that the murder weapon, this and that. But that was not enough to say they did not, that they proved you innocent. No. For those that really know how to follow the storyline, for those that really know how things come into play where with the physical evidence and the witness testimony, they did not prove you innocent. Like the state, every time they packed on more information, the story never changed. See, that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. As long as the story remains the same, the state did a job. The way you know the defense did a job is when the state story starts to change. It never changed. It was always the same. They focused too much on credibility of past situation. They should have focused on credibility, but at the same time, put in their holes in the current story so they could have been like, okay. They almost did it with the Chris Brown thing, but it wasn't enough. And the fact that you think that if black people was on your jury, you wasn't going to be found guilty is definitely, understandable since, this is a lot to go through. But I'll be honest, if I was on your jury, I would have found you guilty too. I'm just going to be real. Again, maybe on appeal, have your legal team do a better strategy, but they just didn't have a good one for this one. I don't care how much Young and Ace paid for. They focus on the wrong thing. Maybe if you had a lot of younger, urban people on your jury, then focusing on height could have worked. You know what I'm saying? But that just didn't do it. Like, I was able to think past the height. You know what I'm saying? They did not focus on nothing else. They did not, turn in no doctors like medical information where you went to the doctor the week of and they say you was 300 pounds. Well, obviously you're not slim, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't do nothing like that to go with their whole defense of the height, the weight situation. Just saying that you slew footy and stuff wasn't enough. Saying your sister saying you was fat wasn't enough. Like, they needed to poke holes in the story. And the fact that Butter got on there and said that you got in the front seat, jumped out, chased the victim down, came back in the car. They did not challenge that at all. So I'm be honest. You were not proven innocent. That's just how I feel about it. And y'all get in the comments, let me know. Y'all already know. For now, we gonna wait to see what happens with Ksoo as far as the Bibby trial. When that trial does take effect, we'll definitely follow it. We'll see what happens with their appeal, which is going to take years. This is going to be an ongoing conversation for sure. With that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, or pull up on your girl, Make the Truth. Catch you on the next one.
This is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl, Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina.